Hello guys. Today we're gonna talk about some sustainable habits I think we can all practice despite pagka-busy natin and everything. Dapat climate crisis na yung tawag natin, not climate change, because it gives more emphasis and mas may oomph pag tinawag natin climate crisis, mas alarming. I know na yung big corporations talaga yung responsible for the majority ng na-experience natin. It still helps. I think it still helps na ma-practice din natin itong sustainable habits na to. Of course, alongside ng paghingi ng accountability from them. I just wanna put it out there na ito ay very individualistic. And yes, I'm wearing a lipstick in case you haven't noticed. Wala lang, gusto ko lang. Para akong mukhang laging inaantok. Actually, I'm awake. Thanks for asking. Anyway, number 1 ay stop impulsive purchases. Pretty explanatory. Mas maganda kung conscious tayo sa ating kinokonsume and hindi lang basta for the sake na mabili. Kasi, una-una, of course, sayang yung pera. And no, kahit na may discount or whatever, that's not how you save money. You can't save money if you're spending it. Hindi ka talaga makaka-save ng money kung hindi mo naman talaga siya intentionally bibilin. Isa pa ay na-increase mo lang yung demand, lalo na kung lang naman, shit product lang naman. Parang sa tingin mo lang, wow, useful to, pero never in your life naisip mo na kailangan mo talaga siya, if that makes sense. So yeah, minimize natin yung pag-create ng demand sa mga shit products. Basically, yun lang. For them to eventually stop the production ng ganun. Number 2 ay buy second hand. Rather than linear na consumption, syempre, ang goal natin ay cyclical. So, yun na produce, we aim na ma-reuse yun ng next generation. Para hindi lang tayo limitless. Kasi hindi naman limitless ang space sa Earth and how much Earth can sustain. Actually, sa mga second-hand shops or mga ukay, mas matitibay yung mga gamit doon. Kasi, well, kaya nga siya nakarating sa ukay because possibly from lifetime to lifetime na talaga yung tinagal ng gamit na yun, especially mga furniture. Sa clothes din, yung mga clothes din kasi mas maganda yung pagkakagawa ng vintage kasi sa mga fast fashion. Short definition ng fast fashion ay damit na cheaply produced and unethically made. And no, hindi mo kailangan bumili ng designers just to avoid mga fast fashion companies like H&M, Forever 21 and such. Number 3 ay avoid monopurpose items. Does that make sense? Monopurpose ba talaga yung tawag? But yeah, as much as possible, ang ganda kung multi-purpose yung mga gamit sa bahay. Like, for example, may nakita lang ako, merong parang kitchen scissors na nagiging knife siya pag pinaghiwalay mo. And meron ding mga screwdrivers na may isang handle lang din, napapalitan lang yung attachments. Mga ganun bagay. Para lang, it saves more space, and since multi-purpose, hindi mo na kailangan mag-purchase ng very specific items for very specific purposes. Number 4 ay use up what you already have. I think the most sustainable habit you can do is to not purchase as much as possible. Use up what you already have. If you have lotions or mga body gels and body wash, gamitin mo muna yon bago ka bumili ng sa mga bago, kasi baka ma-expire, masayang yon. Actually, kahit hindi yung mga talaga perishables, hindi yung mga nauubos talagang products or kunyari yung mga bag, ganyan. If you already have an everyday bag, pwedeng i-use up mo muna yon until talagang masira na siya and mag-disintegrate, tsaka ka lang bumili ng bago, or a wallet, or phones, lalo na mga phones, mga technology stuff. Number 5 ay leave reviews on companies. Lalo na kung small business or talagang maganda yung customer service ng isang company na gusto mo talaga yung products nila, mag-leave ka ng review sa sa pages nila or sa email nila na kunyari baka pwedeng palitan yung packaging if ever they're still using plastic or single-use plastics. I think ma-appreciate nila yon. And pag hindi sila nakikinig or hindi responsive, I guess girl, ikaw nang bahala kung gusto mong i-boycott if ayaw mo nang suportahan. I think a good company cares what the consumers think. If, talaga, for the people yung company na yun, I think they would listen to you or I guess kahit mag-reply man lang. Number 6 ay one in, one out policy. So, kunyari, you have shoes and I think may cap ako na hanggang 10 shoes lang yung i-own ko. Kung may magic number kayo or kunyari, 2 notebooks lang, mga 2 pens, 2 ball pens lang, pag na-use up nyo na yun, tsaka lang kayo bumili ng bago. So, one in, one out. Or one out, one in. Don't stock up that much kasi baka in the end, hindi magamit. And again, baka masayang. Number 7 ay take care of your belongings. May pinapanood akong YouTuber, I think Bernadette Banner, yung name niya. Link ko na lang. And then, may binili siyang reproduction ng ginawa niyang Victorian age na dress. Halatang unethically made yung damit.
We've completely lost that ability to fix our clothes. Everyone should know how to sew. It's not a feminine thing. It's not a delicate floofy thing. It's a basic practical technical skill to be able to mend and maintain the things that you wear.
Again, we're trying to have a more cyclical type of consumption rather than linear. Ayaw natin ng parang mga single-use lang ng mga bagay just to avoid the stress of the maintenance. I hope eventually ma-overcome natin tong climate crisis na to na it's not even our generation's fault. Number 9 ay avoid food waste. Again, perishables nga. So, mas mabilis siyang ma-expire. As much as possible, try nyo munang ubusin yung mga nasa, pantry. Yung mga nasa ref nyo or lagayan ng food nyo to maximize all the resources na meron tayo and avoid waste. Number 10 ay, lastly, share this to other people. Kahit hindi yung mismong video na to, maybe just these tips. And I hope may natutunan kayo. I think about 2030, after that period, kung wala tayong binago sa ating lifestyle and means of production, beyond repair na yung earth, hindi na masusustain ng earth ang kagaguhan natin. Yes, I think kagaguhan is the most fitting word. Emphasis on individualistic na gawain lang to. This is not mainly our fault. The consumers are not the only people accountable sa crisis that we are experiencing. We will not consume single-use plastic kung hindi naman pinaproduce. Ano nga ba yung saying na yun? We don't need 100 people who can do zero waste lifestyle perfectly. We need 1 million people doing it imperfectly. That makes sense. So, as long as everybody's trying, I guess we've already done our part. Maybe we can have a fighting chance on or before 2030. That's all. Bye.